channel. I'm so excited to get back to YouTube. It's been a while. I've just been doing so much. I've been in school, I've been working as well, so it's just been so hectic and so busy, but I'm so excited to finally come back, and hopefully I can just along the way share pieces of my journey with you all and things that I have going on in my life. And I think the direction that I want to take for my YouTube is I just want to be as true to Aisha as I can. It's important that we just try to be as authentic to ourselves as possible when we come on these platforms. That's going to attract the right audiences to our videos and our platforms and social media and things like that. So that's my goal. Yeah, I'm really excited. So let's get into the video. Today we're gonna be talking about that self-love topic, that confidence topic, that topic of getting to where you're not so conscious about what everybody else has going on and what they're thinking about you. And I think that's so important as young ladies to develop that confidence and self-worth. If we don't have a certain love for ourselves, we can leave ourselves vulnerable to other people deciding for us how much we're worth it, especially when it comes to relationships. Like, the last thing you want to do is start seeing somebody and have them see that you don't know your worth, because then they can just hand you the bare minimum in everything that they do. And then, you know, of course I went through that myself, so I know how it feels to be handed the bare minimum, and that's not what I want for y'all at all. It's not what I want for myself. It's not what I want for my future daughters or anything. We gotta start really showing up and being proud of who we are. There's been so many instances in my own life where there may be things that I'm into that other people will try to make you feel bad for, or other people will feel like you're supposed to be fitting in the box that they think that you should be in. But you know, in all actuality, we weren't all meant to be alike. We weren't all meant to do the same things. I truly believe that God has a purpose for us in the way that he created us, you know? So if he created you to be the talkative person, that's how you're supposed to be. And God has a purpose for that. And you may not see it today, but there's a reason why he made you like that, because maybe you're supposed to speak to somebody and put a word in somebody and change somebody's life. And even if you are an introverted person, God has made you like that, yes, and there's people that you will reach being like that. But I also think that, you know, even with introvertedness, it's a difference between being reserved and being fearful as well. So we have to be mindful, because I consider myself an introvert as well. It may not seem like it, but I really am an introvert. I'm not the person that always has to be the loudest in the room, but I am the person that doesn't mind speaking my opinion or giving my take on something. I try to be mindful of, although I'm proud to be that, I try to make sure, okay, is this coming from a place of me being genuinely myself, or am I scared to talk, or am I scared to share my view on something? So I think introverts, y'all are great. We're great the way we are as introverts, but let's also make sure that fear is not controlling us, because that's not of God at all. You know, he didn't give us that spirit. And I think that he equipped us with everything that we need to go out in the world and make ourselves known and be apologetic about that. I like to consider myself an extroverted introvert. So that means that I do like to have fun. I do like to have good conversation. I like to go out. I like to come home and just unwind. I like silence. I can ride in silence. I can sit with other people in silence. And I can still be having a great time. So I'm the most content friend that you will ever have. Like, you could just sit me on your couch, put the TV on, give me a blanket, give me something to eat, and I'm good. You don't have to, you don't ever have to entertain me. Like, I'm so content and just satisfied, you know, in any environment, you know, so that's a good thing about me. So another thing I wanted to say that's so important on your self-love journey is paying attention to your boundaries and sticking to them. We don't even notice, but we let people kind of push those boundaries. Like, for example, if somebody wants something from us and we're saying no, or we're saying that, you know, we can't meet that obligation, and that person may be still trying to get you to do it when you've already set a clear boundary. And I know y'all have heard the saying, like, no is a complete sentence. And that's true. No is a complete sentence. You know, if you say no to something, that's your boundary. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. And especially if, like, you're honest with somebody that you're not capable of completing a task because of what you got going on. I'd rather a person be honest and tell me they can't complete this task than me personally. I'm gonna just tell you up front, like, sis, I can't meet that obligation. I got this going on. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you I can do it. That's where I'm at right now. So those boundaries are super, super important. Stick to your boundaries, especially when it comes to these guys and dating, y'all. Like, stick to your boundaries. And I promise you, you think that will run people away, but in all actuality, it will run away the people that are not meant for you. It'll run people away that are supposed to be run away. The person that's right for you, they will respect the fact that you put your foot down, and the fact that you have things about yourself that you're not gonna negotiate. Like, for example, a guy's respect, him taking you out on dates, him being romantic, him taking his masculine role and doing those things that make you feel protected and safe, like things that you feel in your heart that he's supposed to do as a man. And because at the end of the day, like, he'll either step up or he'll step out. We can't be so desperate that it's like we scared to assert ourselves because we feel like, oh, he's gonna, like, walk out of my life. Assert those boundaries up front so that it's not like you caught feelings and now it's like it's hard for you to assert those boundaries because now it's like your feelings are involved. So that's something that you have to, like, put down up front. For example, we could say, like, being in a relationship, you could require a guy, you could say, hey, like, you know, if we're gonna date and we're gonna go out on dates and spend time together, then I need to know that you have me in this way. Or even if you don't want to be that direct, you could just, like, let's say you see that he's not wanting that relationship with you after some time, you could just be like, look, like, I really like you, but this may not be for me. Like, this is what I'm looking for, but it's okay that you don't want that. Like, we always want to be in a place of being gracious and letting people do what they really want to do. We don't force a man to choose us or to change for us. We want to see who he really is and what he chooses to do at all times. Because we want to know, you know, we want to know that he really chooses us because he wants to do that, not because we played a part in it or anything like that, y'all. So your confidence will grow so much when you start standing firm in what you want and what you believe in, and especially what you won't tolerate from people. If a guy is doing something shady, okay, I'm gonna meet up with you and we're gonna go out, and let's say you're waiting on him and it's late at night and all of a sudden he has a change of plans or something, or he doesn't show up, things like that. I'm not telling y'all to cut any dude off or anything like that, but you gotta call attention to that. You gotta call those actions out. You can say, hey, if that's what you want to do, that's fine, but that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I want for my life. They'll either move out of the way or they'll either step up to the plate. Period. When it comes to confidence, there are small things that helps boost your confidence. I don't know if y'all have ever dealt with that, but I've always been like the really prissy girl. Like, even when I did not know how to do makeup at all and was just terrible at it, I used to put on makeup, like, when I was, like middle school probably, and I was not good at it, but that's what I like to do. Like, would be those people who would talk about me or criticize me or be like, that looks bad, or why you got so much makeup on, and it made me feel bad in the moment. But now that I've gotten older, and, you know, of course, as we get older, our makeup and things that we do, like our hair, it improves, it gets better, it looks a lot better. You know, now it's like those type of people will be like, oh, sis, show me how to do your eyebrows. Oh, sis, show me how to do a little eyeshadow. Oh, this is my favorite one. Can you put on my lashes for me? Back then, when I was learning how to do it, y'all had so much to say. So it's no shade. Like, I really don't care. It's no shade or anything like that. But it's just so funny how, you know, I could have, in that moment, I could have completely changed my likes and I could have conformed to what everybody else was doing or what every other girl was doing, and I could have not learned all that stuff that I learned about makeup and lashes and stuff like that. Not saying that it's life-changing information, but you know, I'm just so glad I stayed true to my interests. Now you're the one that people come to and they're like, can you show me how to do my lashes? Can you show me how to do this? And they gotta pay for makeup when, baby, I can do my makeup at home anytime. Okay, I can do my makeup for free at home. So that's just the way life works. So that's just one little example. Just stay true to the stuff that you like. Everybody's not meant to be the same. Interests are your interests for a reason. When you walk in a room, don't let anybody try to intimidate you or make you look down at the floor. No, you're gonna walk straight up and straight through like you belong to be there. I try to just keep in mind, like, look, I'm that girl and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. Even when you don't feel it, you have to say that to yourself. You have to walk in rooms like, y'all were waiting on me. And it's not a bougie thing. I would never condone a woman being snooty or, you know, stuck up or things like that. It's not that. It's just, it's being sure of yourself, and it's not apologizing for being sure of yourself. Because I think we live in a world where a lot of people around us are insecure, and when they see someone that's strong and when they see someone that's working on themselves and working on their confidence, that intimidates people, and a lot of times it can bring out people's true colors towards you, and you'll think like, oh, why are they being so rude? Why they have so much to say about me? Why am I the target? But you're not the target, sis. You're not the target. It's just them feeling some type of way about themselves, and they don't know what to do about it, and they don't know how to handle somebody that is sure of themselves because they don't have an example of that. So that's why you gotta be the example and show them. Those are my quick little tips for tonight. I really hope y'all got something out of this video. If y'all want to see more videos like this, please let me know and I'll be sure to make them. But y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.